Welcome back, everybody, to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason and I will be your guide. Thank you guys for being here on this journey with me. Thank you for returning. I appreciate all the love and support that you show me, the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscriptions, the donations, the private readings, everything that you guys do. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Soul Tribe. If you are here, you're meant to be here. When you find this reading, you were meant to find it. It's not by chance. These are timeless readings. So if you are here, there's something here in this reading. If my messages do resonate with you, go ahead, hit that like button, share the message, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you'd like to book a private session with Spirit and I, while I am still open to private readings, go ahead and email me. It's in the description box. I have many different offers available, from $10 to $20 to really in-depth specials. Right now I have an hour special for $50, limited supply. So go ahead and email me if it's something you're interested in. If you could at least hit that like button, show me some love, I'd appreciate it. If you'd like to donate to the channel, everything counts, you guys, and is greatly appreciated. $5, $10, $20, everything. It shows me love, and I appreciate you guys for doing that. Thank you so much. So let's get into this reading here. So I did a meditation before this reading, and what I saw during the meditation, at first I saw a red house. So some of you guys could be living in a red house. I also saw ocean waves, and then I saw a frog. So intuitively, the red house to me, some of you guys could live in a red house. If you do, this is definitely pay attention, okay? But to me, a red house, right? So I was talking with somebody yesterday, and I posted something, right? In my Father's house are many rooms. Yes, each room. There's 7. You have chakras, right? Each chakra is a room. That is a dimension, because that's a density, a dimension that changes your being, right? There's a focus of your being, a different character or a different quality of that chakra, okay? So what I'm getting is Mars energy, okay, and root chakra. With the waves, you could be getting Mars energy could be playing a factor in your life, which I will read it out of that here in a second. But I'm getting Aquarius energy, which is 2 waves, right? That's their symbol. All right. Also, waves are emotions. So, what is a root chakra? Root chakra is all about stability, security, and our basic needs: food, water, shelter, emotional needs, etc. Right? It's about survival. It's a fight or flight response. What I'm feeling is okay. So the we're in that season of Libra season, right? But now we're going to the Scorpio season. It's winter. Winter's coming. So we are pulling on a remembrance, an Akashic Records. If you'll notice, and I've noticed every year around this time, there's a type of urgency that comes over the collective. There's an urgency because in past, we've always had to prepare for the winter, right? So you need to gather all your needs and necessities have to be met for the winter, right? So what I'm getting is some of you guys have been really, and I was dealing with this for a couple weeks myself, as you guys saw. I was stressing out. I was worried about my finances. I was worried about surviving, right? I was worried about my needs being met. But the thing was, is I was projecting a fear. And what is the root chakra and the sacral chakra, which is also here, okay, become blocked based on when you're in fear, okay? So what I'm getting is Spirit trying to show you, because look, right here, you get the storm warning and the financial constraints card, okay? In the middle here, you got the authority and the material and financial material changes. So what I'm getting is suddenly this is shifting. You're not going to have to worry because you are learning, you are standing in your power and your authority. This is going to bring in positive changes. Now, that is for most of you. But there's a need to stand in your authority, to stand in your power, okay? Because when you don't, then if you're in fear, you're going to cause a sudden tower, when I mean tower, is like you're going to cause a sudden change and it may not be comfortable. But I am getting for many of you, there is a huge shift that's happening, okay? But this shift is going to be showing you that you truly are supported and guided and that you don't have anything to worry about. Don't project fear, worry, and doubt out into the field. Instead, stand in your power knowing that I and the Mother, Father, Spirit, Creator are one. Because if you're worried about your needs being met, you are saying you're separated from creation. You're saying you're separated. Then you are separating from your creative power, right? And this is in the blockage of sacral chakra. So by worrying about the financial constraints here, worrying about how your needs are going to be met, not knowing that it's always your needs are always met and always have been. Food, shelter, clothing have always been met. Your needs have. The opportunities are always arising to make those needs met. But if you're in a state of fear, worry, doubt, all that stuff, what happens is you'll make choices and decisions in the wrong state of mind. You'll force and control things out of fear because that's the state of awareness. Okay? That's the dimension of awareness. So you would be in that dimension. That's what dimension means. It's measure, right? Meaning the width, the depth, and the length. The depth of your emotions, right? It's talking about that awareness of being. Well, if you're in this lack, that means you're aware that you are lack, that you don't have your needs met. That means in your awareness, you're not aware that you and the Creator are one. You are then speaking on ego of separation. Because anyone who truly knows they are one with Creator has nothing to fear. And I am guilty of this. You guys saw me going through this, but then what happened to me has been very profound. I haven't created a video in a few days because I had some situations come up, right? So the first thing was the other day a book came in and I was guided to go to the library to get this book. But on the way down there, I stopped and got a coffee, and there was a guy doing like some artist thing, holding up a sign saying, "You don't see me. I am just an echo." And he was somebody significant, right? But he was doing an art piece of art showing that people don't recognize people with mental illness, homeless people. They just walk by them. They don't see them as individuals. But actually, in all truth, I was guided there to speak wisdom with him. Now, see, I walked by him and then got guided back. I turned around because I was pulled towards him. Well, all I can say is at exactly 4:27 p.m., I'm taking his phone number, okay? Everything that I spoke to him opened his eyes, and he taught me some things, and it made me realize that I'm being guided, that we're all being guided. Let go of the wheel. This is the message that Spirit's trying to tell you. Let go of the wheel. Let go and trust and have faith. Faith is needed in life. It's needed in your situation. What's happening is the lack of faith is operating in ego. And what's that doing? That's taken away from your peace. Okay? It's blocking your creative power. All right? So I go to the library. I pick up that book. I come back to him. I talk to him one more time. I go back to my place. And I realize that in that book, the piece of paper, October 27th was the date. Again, the number 27. Well, I end up finding a job, just a temporary gig for $27 an hour. Do you see the synchronicity? Right? I also had a job interview for another position, which is going to require me to follow through with the training that I have set up on October 27th. We're supported. You are being guided. Let go of the wheel and connect to the truth. The truth does not allow fear. Now, you're going to have the ego pop in because the ego's been programmed. It's a narrow pathway of the energy that goes through you, automatic. Laugh at it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't get mad at other people, right? Don't let other people trigger you, and because really they're not triggering, you're triggering yourself. Don't project on other people. Everybody is perfectly imperfect. Okay? Some of you guys are trying to force help people, trying to help But the thing is, you're not helping people, telling them that what they're doing is wrong, because you're not seeing that what they're doing is a part of their plan. Free will is realizing that you and the spirit, you and the creator are one. And how it works is by faith, and faith in its own, grace, and grace on its own. It's faith and grace. It's trust. All right? So just trust. The ego says everybody's against you. The ego likes to play the victim. You're not a victim. You are not. You don't. The outer is not controlled by the outer, it's controlled by the inner. Your inner being is the creator, the source energy that is flowing through you. That is creating. But what's happening here is there has been focusing on lack and fear. But I'm seeing sudden changes that is going to bring you more abundance. It's going to cause positive. This says financial and material changes. So this is what's going to happen. There are going to be material changes because you're going to take this message here and you're going to stand in your power and your authority. Okay? Do not focus on the lack and the fear. Instead, focus, because it's blocking your creative energy. Okay? It's blocking you from sharing the love, because if you're focused on this, you're operating in that. Okay? That means that is your dimension of being. That's your density. That's what density you're in. This first and the second density. We're in a third density, they say, right? Which I can tell you is hogwash too, because we're in all densities at all times. If you're aware, you can be in that density, right? So it's not like we're going to the fifth dimension, you guys. But all right, let's read the affecting energy here. Aquarius. So I'm going to start off with Aquarius. I do feel like you need to check out Mars energy, okay, which is the root chakra. All right, Aquarius, collaborate. The symbol for Aquarius is not water, but the water bearer, the person fetching, carrying, and pouring the water, who provides a great service to the community. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn in traditional astrology, co-ruled by Uranus in modern astrology, and is connected to the ankles, which we use to turn from one person to another in conversation. The sun shines through Aquarius January 21st through February 20th. The action: live by your philosophy. Aquarius traditional ruler Saturn asks us to know what society expects of us and to take care about our reputation and to care about our reputation. However, Aquarius co-ruler Uranus encourages us to free ourselves from tradition or others' opinions and be able to think outside the box. Yes, this can feel like a paradox, but it offers a healthy tension to manifest the true you. Know the pattern and riff on it with your own invention. To get to this free place, investigate your philosophy, which is your operating manual, to make sure it's alive and authentic. When you feel your worldview and your actions are integrated, it is easier to call in healthy collaborators. Cultivate allies, find others called by the same causes, and work together, weave people together to create community. Though this web will bring in new friendships, purpose, and connections, which may lead to romantic sparks. Throughout the process, consciously maintain a balance between your own needs and those of the collective. See what I mean? It's about needs and wants. There's a difference, right? But what is happening is our society has created, has monetized everything. So what is happening is our needs are now wants, because needs are look. I mean, housing rates are extremely crazy. It's hard to survive. So it's like, that's being pushed out on us. But why? It's because changes are about to happen. They are, because the consciousness is awakening within everybody. It's about the density of the operation of our common denominator, which what I mean by that is saying the density that we're going to start operating from in the collective is, people are saying the fifth, but it's at least the fourth. It's the heart. It's unity. It's also about being authentic, which means like letting other people learn theirs on their own, right? Not telling people what to do, but letting them find their way. It's about detachment, being authentic. Okay, the challenge: spiritual practice and personal philosophy can be used to bypass authentic emotions. So be honest with yourself and don't try to talk yourself into feelings you think you should have or onto a path that others find more socially acceptable. If your philosophy clashes with your honest feelings, then your philosophy needs to evolve. If your lifestyle is not in line with your philosophy, then one or both need to change. Okay, I got another download. I got a couple downloads here, okay? Don't Some of you guys may feel the urge to like get a job, but that job that it may pay well, but it may be going against your morals. Don't do it. That's what Spirit's telling you here. Also, some of you guys, where this share the love and the sacral chakra in the challenge, some of you guys are sharing energy or like intimately with people that are not for your greatest good. They're kind of maybe holding you back. That's for some of you. Some of you guys may be giving um, to connections that are not for your greatest good, or they are, like holding you back. For some of you, that's only for some. The gift. The authentic Aquarius gift encourages you to let go of previous constructs and listen to the source within. Honor the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have a responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. You hear that? You have to contribute. Yes, you do. Okay? I just realized something too with this Hierophant here. To me, it's also talking about your ethics, morals, and values, right? And its spirit is saying like explore offers. I can see like you're exploring jobs, right, to bring some financial changes. But spirit's saying don't settle. Do not go outside of your ethics, your principles, and morals. Stand within those boundaries in that. Okay. Don't let the fear and the worry that you're not going to be provided for cause you to take actions. Is essentially what they're really showing you here, right? Because you may feel like and fear causes you to move sometimes, right? Well, that movement may have you go here one day when really you were supposed to be here, where there was an offer of some sort that's going to come, right? So just follow your true north. Follow the truth by staying positive. All right, let's see what the ninth house is. All right, ninth house. I hope this is making sense to you guys. I know I haven't done a reading in a little bit, so I've been a little. It's going to probably be a little longer. All right, ninth house. Exploration. If your chart were a village map, the ninth house would contain the international airport, university, or broadcasting tower. The ninth house is the original World Wide Web. It speaks of how we expand our world through official and unofficial higher education, travel, international understanding, philosophy, and global communication. The action. Go exploring. Step out of your comfort zone to see what lies beyond the boundaries of your familiar bubble. Step into a new country or on a fresh attitude and immerse yourself in an unusual body of knowledge or a spiritual philosophy you did not grow up with. It is hard to see your bubble, the lens for your experience. Until you step outside, look back at your socioeconomic milieu, family and friends, and education and comfort, and confront any unconscious assumptions that your people, your class, your culture is all there is. You are being charged to develop a truly diverse perspective and understand the real diversity in a person, ecosystem, or company builds resilience. So the real diversity builds resilience. Push your unique boundaries. If you are an urbane international traveler, you may be most stretched by small town life. Read the philosophy and spirituality from a far corner of the world. Once you have done all this work, share what you have learned with the world as a speaker, writer, traveler, teacher, or internet diva. Wake up the world. Yeah, so some of you guys too is you're wanting these changes to happen, but you're not taking proper actions. Like Spirit showing me that some of you guys, because you have this wall, right? This wall, your perspective of seeing things is like veiled. Some of you guys are not taking the proper steps. Like there is like opportunities that are coming, but the wall, the veil, you're not seeing them, or you're shunning them and pushing them away. It's going back to like control, right? Trying to stay in your comfort zone, not stretching yourself because of fear that you may lose that comfort. Okay? Challenge. When you finally break through and can see the far horizons, it can be difficult to reconcile the allure of those infinite possibilities with the familiarity of the people close to you. Both are important. Exactly what I was just saying. Like, don't Don't hold on to the old constructs when it's time for new, because what's happening is Scorpio is endings and new beginnings. So you're being pushed. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this sudden change is a good thing. I feel like this is a good change here. You're going from this lack to standing in your power, which is bringing in changes here. Okay, because there was a blockage here in your creative power. Also, some of you guys are yearning for connections, um, intimately sexual connections. I'm feeling it, and I get it. Hey, I'm a human being, man. I love to have passionate sex, right? But not sex. It's love. I like that. I like emotions and passion together, right? So I can feel like some of you guys, it's about your creative power. Don't let this stop you. Don't let the fear and the worry and the doubt stop you from making the actions, knowing you are supported here. The gift. Widen your horizon, expand your world, explore in your mind, body, and soul. Teach what you know. The world is waiting for you. So the world's waiting for you. Okay. Um, oh yeah. I guess I got to read Mars energy because it popped up in my Mars energy. Yep. Motion. Wow. See, some of this energy that you're feeling is to get you to take action. So some of you guys feel this urgency, or like you're being pushed. Some of that's okay too. It's some of it. It's some of you guys need to take action, and like you're realizing this. Mars, a mythological god of war and the traditional ruler of Aries and Scorpio, wow, speaks of independence, enterprise, and willfulness, aggression, passion, and defenses, including your body's defenses, such as your immune system. Mars takes 1.9 Earth years to go around the zodiac, so your terrible twos when you learn to say no and yes and demand things was the expression of your first Mars return. Wow, look, overdrive. This is like up in the head, this thinking right here, because this crown here, like I'm getting your mind's at overdrive and it's sabotaging certain stuff here. Mars urges you to take action, any action, but this can get you in trouble. Jump into motion, but stay in the driver's seat and think through the consequences of your moves. Mars is raw energy, and like the motor of a fine sports car, it can take you far if you add wisdom and guidance. Mars wants you to develop your strength and bravery, so work out and develop muscles or rescue the proverbial underdog. Boldly go where you have not gone before, and passionately dive into life. Mars loans you the competitive edge to obtain a fiercely desired goal and teaches that for your yes to truly mean yes, your no needs to be respected. Know what you want and don't want and be aware of those desires in the people around you. Learn to fight and fight fairly. Stand your ground with grace and compete against your own personal best. If you are in a difficult situation, it could take real strength and willpower to transform or escape. You may need to dig in your heels so you are not pushed around, or pull out your sword to draw a clear line in the sand. Do what needs to be done. Just make sure it's the right thing. Wow. Challenge. Domineering wolfiness. So some of you guys, I'm going to go back to make sure it's the right thing. Some of you guys are making actions based on fear and worry, okay? And because of it, because that action was based and rooted in that fear, worry, and doubt, it's not the proper action, okay? You'll know you'll know when it's proper action because it will feel right. Okay, I'm not saying it will feel comfortable. I'm not saying that. But you're also not you're like just know you're supported. That's what spirit really wants you to know. You are supported. The challenge, domineering willfulness, misuse of sexuality, anger, belligerence, and warlike mentality are the shadow side of Mars. Break the momentum if your situation heads downhill. Stop for a moment and think through your next move. Gift. The higher note of Mars energy manifests as a divine guardian. Your potent inner first responder who is ready to be the hero in a dangerous situation and protect you and yours. So I'm truly getting you guys, like it's about your needs being met. Some of you guys are really worried about it, but Spirit's telling you that you know what to do. There's opportunities coming to stay in that trust, in that vibration of trust, and take the opportunities when they come. Align to your morals and your ethics and your values and principles, and take actions that are aligned to them. Okay? Keep in the state of peace in the exchange of gifts. I'll read those here in a second, the advice. Some of you guys, look at the number 27 right there. Wow, and 23, peace. I've already pre-shuffled this, so I'm going to shuffle this 3 times. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies, please show the beautiful collective, anyone that finds this message on YouTube, Spirit, what they need to see. Some of you guys are also like really trying to work hard because of fear and worry, right? That's another thing too. Sometimes it's like, slow down. The 7 of Cups. The 9 of Wands. There's that lack right there. The 5 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. There it is. Boom. Right in the center, right? Your authority. The 3 of Cups. The 3 of Wands. There's 3, 3 right there. That just stuck out to me. And then, okay, so the Fool. Now, this did land out in reverse. Okay? So, fearlessness is what I'm going to take by that. Okay? It's about taking the frog. I saw a frog taking the leap of faith. Emotional, having control of your emotions, not letting your emotions control you. I actually wrote that down. So I'm getting like, you know, when you're in this state of fear and worry, it's creating emotions, right? Emotions move. They cause movement, right? So be aware. It's about having emotional intelligence and controlling your emotions and following this energy. And also it's about loving yourself and those around you. Being compassionate to yourself. Showing yourself grace, right? So the 7 of Cups, what I'm getting here is out of fear, because you get the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. You are up in your head a lot thinking about how am I not going to get into the situations that I was in the past. It's kind of like you're looking at the past and you're kind of bringing that into the future. You're pulling off your shadow side and worrying that the past is going to repeat itself, because it's also in the collective energy, like I said, because of past lives. In the winter, it struggles. It's been hard times. Some of you guys are transmuting this energy. I'm getting the shadow is coming up to the surface so that it can be transmuted. And this is the process that you're going through. You are transmuting. This is what the Queen of Cups means to me, is that it's a transmutation card. So you're transmuting that so you can come into this more abundant energy and stand in your power. So you're learning from your past, but remember, the past doesn't define your future. I can see that many of you are taking the actions that are needed and doing it in a compassionate way. You're showing grace to yourself. Okay? If you haven't, you're going to from here. In the center of your reading, you got the Queen of Pentacles. This is telling me you're focused on finances. Okay? You're focused on bringing more abundance into your life. Well, you're going to have that, because the 3 of Cups right next to that tells me that you are going to celebrate. On the horizon, the 3 of Wands, 33, there is going to be a celebration. But this celebration, in order to get there, you need to shift your perspective and get rid of the fear and become fearless, right? And take that risk. That's what this is saying. It's telling you to take the risk. Yeah, it may seem like a risk, but the thing is, not doing anything at all is worse off than doing something. Because if you stick in your comfort zone, right, you're never going to experience, you're never going to get what you want. You can't get what you want without taking action. Okay? And that's what I'm getting here for many of you. Let's see what the future, let's see a glimpse into the future for you. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters. Show the collective. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, give them a glimpse into the future. Yeah, look, this song right here, Purple Sunrise. Purple is royalty, right? It's also about perspective. It's about the higher chakras. So, you know what I mean? Like, definitely you have nothing to worry. You're being guided. Show us a glimpse into the future. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, what is the future looking like? Thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. That's like transmutation is what I'm getting. So the Four of Cups. The way I do. Woo! Ooh, look at that. The Four of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Seven of Wands. I don't know why I almost said swords. Ooh, look at that. The Ten of Swords in reverse, which means you're like you're escaping something here. Ooh. The Lovers. The way I do. Laid it down for you. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Two of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. See what I mean? You are being guided. You got to trust this. Because look, Spirit's showing you, like, listen, there is going to be opportunities that are coming. Do you see them? You have to see this opportunity. That's Spirit's, this is the opportunity. But if you're focused on these three cups, you're not going to see the opportunity. If you're focused on the lack, you're not going to see the opportunity. The truth is, you are supported. So the opportunity is coming. This is about taking action when the opportunity comes, okay? It's about bringing into harmony, because what's happening, this is also attraction, right? You're attracting, this is the tree of life, right? You're attracting, and what I'm sticking out is this, how this is red. So it's going back to the Mars or root. So you are attracting more stability, okay? This is the attraction card. So you are calling in help, but you have to let go. You have to fold, which to me is telling me you have to literally stop putting more fear out into there, right? Some of you guys, your old beliefs that you have about money and yourself are flawed, and you need to let go of them. And once you do, right, you're going to literally, you're going to bring more abundance into your life because you made that proper choice to bring into harmony your being. You're bringing to your awareness of being the truth. Instead of letting the shadow control, you're now standing in your power and truth, which is that you're supported. And this is called the Wheel of Fortune for a reason, because yeah, now you are going to realize you have always been supported and that you have the world in your hands. That it's by properly directing your energy by your thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs, and actions. Because look, this is the opportunity that's coming. Be prepared for it. Get out of this state. Yeah, see? It's going to happen. It's going to have something to do with money. It's going to have something to do with finances. Exactly. Teamwork, working together, another pentacle. You see what I mean? And it's going to be something that's going to bring you fulfillment here. More pentacles. See? You're walking the Eight of Cups. Hierophant again. So you're going to be all right. Also, for some of you, this could have something to do with a love situation here. Okay? I have to be honest. There could be somebody could have been reckless or realizing this. There could be a third party thing that was going on here. There's a lot of threes here, and they may be reckless. They may be realizing that they were operating from a lower energy that was causing a ripple effect in that connection. That's for some of you, okay? This could be pertaining to love too. Just because it's pentacles doesn't mean there is this. I do feel for some of you guys, there is going to be a connection here that somebody's going to want to make investments. Okay, they have been holding on to you. They may not be talking, but they want to work together. Okay, that's for somebody here. Yeah, because look, the Queen of Cups. I have to be honest. It's there. I see it. But for most of you, this is about finances. Okay. Also, be aware of doing things, for pleasure. Okay. Right. Do things that are aligned to your morals. If you say that sleeping around is wrong, then don't sleep around. Right. I had to admit that what I see in other people, I see in myself. I am human just as like anyone else. So But I have realized now that I'm not judging other people. They're not right or wrong. And I was, I guess, coming off that way. But there is no right or wrong. Who am I to say what they're being guided to do? I'm not in their dimension. Meaning, when there's in my Father's house are many rooms, yeah, it's also telling you that everybody is in that house. There's only one being. So when you project onto someone else, you're projecting onto yourself. New beginnings and love, finances, everything is okay. You are supported. Let's see the advice. All right, exchanging gifts. At number 27 here. See what I mean? Like, I get a feeling for some of you guys, this is love. The law of giving and receiving. Wow, it's about money. Watch this. Check it out. The law of giving and receiving, currency, trade offs, weighing costs, and determining value. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful. If you align with the law of giving and receiving, you must engage in dance and give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself and create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do, do, do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Okay, listen, another thing I want to tell you guys. Don't let the ego trick you and push people away. Okay? Don't be offended by other people's stuff. I have lost good people in my life because of my ego. The ego was running. Now I'm just showing myself grace. It's okay because if they were they were also too. It's a mirroring, so it was happening to both of us, right? To any one of these people. But the thing is, like, unconditional love sees that person as yourself and knows that they're operating from a programming, so you really can't be upset or angry at anyone. Okay? Don't push people away because of that. Okay? Relationship message. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order to love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in. Let it flow out of you, too. Love is truly yours today. It's like I said, it's already there. This is about attraction, a law of attraction, a law of vibration. Your opportunities are coming. Don't miss them out of fear. Prosperity message. All your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is in exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Wow. And right as I said that, this song, Painting Grays, okay? Gray, like feeling gloomy is a word that's coming to mind. And it's probably something to do with this protection message I'm about to read. Protection message. Be careful what you pray for because you just might get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but no, you will have to walk away from or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Everything I've said in this reading, I swear it. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better, Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Wow. Wow. That's so powerful, you guys. I hope you guys watch this whole message because it's really needing to be watched. Let me know in the comment box if you did. All right, peace. The essential meanings: freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. It's just talking about everything that I've been saying. The Oracle's message: it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Relationship message: when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are part as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. Prosperity message: this is one of those times you are capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Like I said, some of you guys need to not take action based in wait. If you're in a state of fear and you're doing it for the wrong reason, then don't take action at all. Protection message: now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions, even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life. All that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself, and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. So this is what I got for you guys. Let's do the angel answers, and then I'll close out this reading. You guys, this is a very powerful message, and it's totally synchronistic in the way I just know my abilities. I am able to intuitively speak truth, just like you are too. We all are, okay? If you're, but some have more abilities than others, and that's just because of, I don't know. I don't know all the reasons why. It's just a case. A gift is a gift. To the moon. Wow. That's crazy. It's because the crown, I represent perception, right? The crown. The moon, Pisces does. So that's funny. As I say, I don't know why that it says to the moon here. All right. Something about this moon, there's an eclipse coming too. Something about that is important. I've been getting that download. But all right, if you have a yes or no question, this is time to ask. If you have a time-related question, this is also time to ask. If you need, pause the video, meditate on advice that you need from your angels. Ask them right now. And remember, these are collective readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Not everything in this has to be for you. It could be, but doesn't mean it will be. Spirit, answer the questions of the collective. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, guardians, ascended masters, all higher light energies. One more shuffle, Spirit. The name Brennan may have significance to somebody. Abundance is yours. Wow. Ask for help from others. Okay? Some of you guys need to just ask for help. Like honest help. And I'm also getting asked from Spirit too. Meditation brings answers. See, I went into meditation today, first time in a very long time that I actually was able to, tap in, which, that type of meditation. That's another thing. Some of you guys benefit from meditating. Listen to the intuitive insights, right? And then, get more information. And the bottom, trust. There it is. Look at that. Abundance and trust. Trust. That's the biggest thing here, you guys. You're about to see why. Honestly, some of you guys are going to notice how supported you really are. I feel like there's a shift that's going to happen here, okay? It's a very powerful message. I hope it resonates. Please let me know in the comment box if it does. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I don't know how, what's going to happen in the future and how often. I do plan on continuing this channel. It just may be, not every day per se, because I am following a guidance and wherever I'm being guided, right? I got to have financial security as well, and that's okay too. But I'm still going to stay connected. I'm still going to always be on this channel. So just stay tuned for that, you guys. And I appreciate you all. Spirit says, trust them. Let the energy guide you. Know that you are supported, and everything will be all right. More than all right. I love you guys. From my sacred heart to your sacred heart. Sending you so much love. Namaste.